Hello, everyone.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Farida Nur'aini and you can call me Farida. I am from English Education Study Program 2019. And in this video, I will present my book analysis. It's a narrative book and the title of the book is The Story of Rapunzel. There are 5 pages in the story and I have read this story for 45 minutes. So many characters in the story. There are Rapunzel, Rapunzel's father, Rapunzel's mother, the enchantress, and also king's sons or prince. Okay, the story tells about Rapunzel's life journey. Rapunzel is a beautiful and kind girl. She is the daughter of the woodcutter who lived in a small house on the hill. The house overlooked a dark and vast forest. On the edge in the forest, there lived a magician named Enchantress. She had great power and was feared by everyone in the kingdom, and she had a very beautiful garden. However, Rapunzel was raised by the enchantress due to her father's actions in the past, namely stealing the rampion in the witch's garden because he wanted to fulfill his wife's ambitious wish to eat rampion, and the enchantress put one condition on Rapunzel's father: "You must give a child that your wife gave birth to, and I assure you that I will take good care of the child like a mother." From there, Rapunzel's parents must accept these conditions as responsibility for the action they have done. And what the enchantress had said to take good care of Rapunzel, instead of looking Rapunzel into a tall, dark tower without stairs and doors, only a small window in the forest, because Rapunzel wanted to go and visit a small house that was perched on the hill, or her parents' house. Okay, however, the enchantress always with entrance by calling Rapunzel to let her hair down for her to climb up the tower. One day, there was a king's son riding into the middle of the forest who accidentally heard a sweet voice he had never heard. Then the prince looked for where the voice came from and who was singing the song. Yeah, Rapunzel is singing the song. So the prince tried to find a way to meet the girl, but the way he did not everything failed. Then the enchantress came to the tower saying, "Rapunzel, lower your hair." From there, the prince knew how to get to the tower and immediately tried it. Then Rapunzel and Prince met. The enchantress was very angry with Rapunzel for being a stranger other than herself to help Rapunzel out of the tower. Then the enchantress threw Rapunzel into the desert when no one is stupid enough to step up. The enchantress also punished the prince with a snap of her finger, and a climate wall of thorns appeared around her tower base. The prince fell onto a cruel thorn and was out of sight, but the prince managed to save himself from a terrible trap. But his eye was pierced by a evil thorn, and he is blind. For months he wandered the land, calling out Rapunzel's name. Then he came to a scorching desert, and it was at that moment that he heard a familiar voice. Following the voice led him to a cool and dark place, the cave where Rapunzel is waiting. Finally, they met. Rapunzel ran into the prince's arms crying. Her tears fell to touch the prince's eyes. The prince's vision became clear. Then said happily, "I can see." The prince brought Rapunzel out of the barren and hot desert. Together, they traveled to his father's palace, where they lived happily ever after. So, and what I have learned from the book. From the book, what I can learn is that the desires we dream of do not have to be fulfilled, even to the point of telling people who love us to fulfill their desires. And something that we take for granted can have an impact on the next situation. Okay, and I think this book it's okay to read, but for me it was challenging book because there's some words but because there's some words that I think is new for me, like weeping, lullaby, tackle, snatch, shirk. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.